settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. And off we go in Western New York. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Yo, what's good? Push out.
On the ground, this is James Cook.
Oh, shit.
Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
On play action, Allen. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight, and it's second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
On second down, here's Allen. He'll get this complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 20 yards pick up there. First down, Buffalo.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Here's first and 10. Off the play fake, here's Allen. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. Big play there for the Bills. 35 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open, short throws, turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
Here's Cook. A short pitch down to the 7.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up second and goal.
Second and goal. From the gun, it's Allen. That ball's in at the 2. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up third and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now,
and he will drive his way into the end zone. Josh Allen, touchdown Buffalo. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
The extra point by Romo is good, and the Bills will take a 7-0 lead. Your kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Stroud begins with a pass. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Big Ed Oliver. He's in there for the sack. It's his 3rd of the year.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially
Well, what is taking you so long to pick a play?
Possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
This one fielded out beyond the 25.
Well, you should be happy. Nobody ever expect this many yards ever when a kick return against me.
Inside the red
That
zone.
was like a phenomenal kick return.
Now Allen on 1st down. And he will score. Khalil Shakir.
I'm super rusty.
His first touchdown of the new campaign.
Thank you.
The extra point by Romo is good. And the Bills move out on top.
And plus, my team is fucked up. I wasn't even able to. This is my first game of the season. I wasn't even able to do anything to the offseason.
John Parker Romo to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. We'll start at the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
On the ground, this is Ashton Jeanty. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll go again with
Come on,
Jeanty.
man.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackle
That's crazy.
behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 1.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
Oh, come on, man. No way he's getting over there that fast. That's super rusty, bro.
So they're implementing a cover 2 system, and what that means is on the back end, Mike, your
Good
two
game.
safeties are going to split the field in half. They got to cover from the middle of the field all the way to the sideline, so they got to have range, they got to have great instincts, and then when they get a chance to get their hands on the ball, they got to be picks.
They'll run the draw with Cook. A gain of 11.
That's a stop. Right.
Good for a Bills first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Oh, God.
He's got a receiver. That's
I'm fucking keying in on that guy. What the fuck is going on?
He's taken down inside the
it's crazy.
It is a gain of
I keyed in on that
20
guy.
yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it.
This
It's
guy
first
is
and goal. Their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal. Here's a run.
Come on.
To the 5-yard line.
A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal.
So we'll get a second and goal when we return. The Bills with the early advantage. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Ball right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal.
Hold it.
Taken in, it's James Cook. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. The extra point by Romo is good. And the Bills will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
John Parker Romo to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. First down, it's Stroud. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he will go all the way. Trey Tucker, touchdown Raiders. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Reichard good with the extra point. And the Raiders get back in it. It is 21-7. Both teams ready to go once more. as the kick's away. And now problems on the kickoff. This ball goes out of bounds, and a flag comes in. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the ground, it's the tight end. And he'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here's 3rd and 2. We'll try and run here with Cook. Looks like he's going to have that 1st down. He will know a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory. And certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
On 1st down, Allen. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That is brought in. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And the Bills,
They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27. Allen going to give it to Cook. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
It is brought in the end zone. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. The extra point by Romo is good. And the Bills add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead.
John Parker Romo to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's Stroud. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. T.J. Sanders in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. 2 minutes to go here. Till halftime.
No, I doubt it.
In Buffalo after this. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
It's a fucking line at.
Right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately
that's killing
winning in the NFL.
A fair catch will be taken here with that flag down by the punter, and this might keep the drive alive. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. In motion, that's Thornton. We're going to put a man in motion to the right. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Good-looking screenplay there, a gain of 11 and a 1st down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
On 2nd down, Stroud. That one complete to A.T. Perry. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Raider 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Stroud going to set up the throw. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. That pass ball's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. And the rush gets home.
Why you even throw it?
Down. They got him. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop
I
it
didn't
just
throw it.
over a minute remaining in this first half.
Third and long.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Now, Stroud. He'll take a shot here. Back in the end zone. And that is incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up fourth down. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. Reichert's kick is good. And the Raiders will cut into that lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
What the fuck?
And now flags come in.
Why does he keep
This
kicking it on the
kickoff goes
bounce?
Out of bounds. Special teams with a mistake on the kickoff. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40. They'll start on the ground with Cook. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. A gain there of 15. 1st down, Buffalo. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're 2nd. As they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. Going deep downfield for Judy.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. And they're going to have a 1st down, and they're in field goal range as well, down inside the 20.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down. James Cook, the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down. throw once more. Here's Allen. That is caught. Back corner of the end
He's
zone.
guarding outside. You can't fucking block that. Oh.
Touchdown, Buffalo. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. The extra point by Romo is good.
Shit.
And the Bills are able to extend the lead. 4 seconds still to be played in this half. as that
35
one's
points
away.
to the Bills. This is some bullshit.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end
You know
zone
there's some
for
bullshit.
touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. To throw is Stroud. Going up top. That's
Come on,
gonna be
Myers.
incomplete. They took a shot on the final play.
What are you doing?
Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Wow.
John Parker Romo to kick off.
Very
Oh, man, this
one-sided
game is
first
taking
half
so
of
long.
action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This is going to be taken in at the 3, and he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line.
A gain of 5 brings up second down.
2nd and 5. Keep it on the ground with Genty. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Landon Jackson there on the tackle.
It's a gain of
3rd
4.
and 2. Here we go.
3rd and 2.
To throw, it's Stroud.
Oh, my God.
Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line, it stresses your quarterback, it stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half. A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and we're going to keep this drive alive. Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They run out of the gun with Genty. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
Gain of 3 yards. And the Raider first down. A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Las Vegas.
They'll go play action with Stroud. Pass caught right side by Thornton. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. That's the 2nd time they found him on this drive. And this one's good for 24 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's the 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Stroud. Howell's taken in left side by Thornton. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's good.
That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
At the 17-yard line.
Throwing is Stroud. That is caught by the tight end. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Raiders 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Throwing now. Allen here on first down. And left side. It's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Ugh, that's going to take so fucking long.
A gain of 20 and a first down. They'll run with Cook. And he skips away nicely for that first defender. It's a pickup of 5.
Brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. He'll swing this one.
Oh, come on. I should have been a fumble. This sprinter.
Here as he is taken down.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
Bro, it's taking forever. Seriously?
From the 29, here's 2nd and 6. A run up the middle with Cook. He'll push forward here, down to about the 27. Tackle there by Trenton Simpson.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hello?
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
I know, I'll be leaving soon. Oh, that's
He'll find his
great fucking block. Wow, what a fucking block.
Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. The extra point by Romo is and the Bills will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
John Parker Romo to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. The RPO, that one is complete. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. This is Genty. Oh, the ball's out. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in. But this is going to go down as a big loss on the play. It is 3rd and long. Bowers, the man in motion. From the gun, here's Stroud. By Genty out of the backfield. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is incomplete.
That is not the play I want to call.
Going to give the ball over on down.
Dude, I hope you ain't into all the calling timeout shits at the end of the game. Yeah, some bad news for you.
They'll run straight ahead with Cook. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Bills
What's
first
he
down.
going on? What the fuck?
When you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead?
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Buffalo. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Bills stretch things out even further.
Score Bills 49, Raiders 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. That's caught left side by Bowers. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And a Raider first down.
Here's Stroud. We'll go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now Stroud. He's going to let this one go deep. That is caught. And he will get into the end zone. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Vegas. His 4th TD grab of the season. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the gun, it's Allen. To the middle of the field. Caught by Shakir. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
On first down, it's Allen. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Raiders have come up with it. And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So they might be taking a look at this one.
Come the fuck on with the bullshit.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run the toss with Cook. Past midfield to the 45. And he'll be forced out of bounds. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Buffalo.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down. 1st and 10. Play action now, and here's Allen. Off he goes.
That's on the
Out of bounds. after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Allen now on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
So desperate for these stats.
On 3rd down, they go with Cook.
Yeah, same fucking play again. Cheesy ass shit, bro.
It'll bring up 4th down.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
Romo's kick is good. And the Bills will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Ed Oliver in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Stroud. He'll push this one downfield for Ballard. And this will be incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Ballard. And it's going to be 3rd down. Run right at the gut for Genty. And good work defensively. They stopped this one after a gain of 5. And it will be 4th and long.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.